Hello all you amazing people. In this video I'll be covering Baldur's Gate 3's modding in the numbers. This is a brief overview of all things modding, as mods have been available on console for under a week now and a month for PC players. So I'll be answering some big questions like, where's Wither's big naturals? This is asked by Larian Studios himself. So we'll be figuring that out and more in this video, but there's some pretty big numbers here. Like, first off, I just want to touch a bit on this 22 million mod downloads. This is huge. There is a mod that's almost hitting 1 million downloads total, so this is incredible. Great sign for what's to come, and I personally have a feeling that this is going to surpass Skyrim and Fallout 4 modding. So I guess time will tell, but we have some really great mods here, and it's very accessible for people. Another thing that I find funny is the Kuatoa is kind of like the official face of the mod, so that itself is hilarious. We've been seeing this fella around a lot. If you play with this mod, you'll get a good laugh out of it. It's impossible to not play a Origin Kuatoa without laughing. It's great. So 22 million mods downloaded in a month, and this is going to just ramp up as console players start to get more and more mods. And what's nice about this mods is that in previous games that I've played that allowed mods, it got buggy when you added a few more mods than a couple. But with Baldur's Gate 3, I have 200 plus mods installed, and I haven't had a single issue yet. So knock on wood, we won't have any issues here, but I haven't had any single crashes unless I was doing something dumb that kind of brought on those crashes. But yeah, I think this is a very great game for the modding community. So 1.7 million mods have downloaded in the first 24 hours after launch on console. That is huge, and a sign of more things to come, because there's not that many mods available for console yet, but we're getting more as the time goes on. I'll be touching on that briefly in this video. I also touched on that in a previous video as well. But there's over 2,000 mods now in the Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager. This is mostly for PC players. There's about 76 for console players, with more going to be added every single day, or close to every single day, as they do have to get tested per Sony and Microsoft's expectations for the mods. And what's nice about that is people were saying we're not going to get mods with external assets. That's if it's user generated mods, because users can put up, like in Skyrim, you can put out any type of mod you want for PC. Doesn't matter. It can have some very Wither's naturals. But for console, they do require, if the mods are going to have external assets, that Larian does overview this and kind of test it to make sure that it's not going to cause any issues on PlayStation or Xbox. So that's why it does take a little bit longer, but that means that we're going to get a lot of things. Like, for example, we just got some mods on console today, so we go to look at the date published. We got some new ones like Lydia's heads. This is a new head. We got ourselves head in Baldur's Gate 3 before Grand Theft Auto 6. This is crazy. So this is a new head mod that you can choose for your characters. What's promising about this means that we may get, like, people have been asking about the Evelyn face mod. We'll potentially get things like that down the road, or things like the Tav's hair salon, because those are external assets. So this was a very promising mod that I seen pop up. Also the Mystic mod too, that was another one that was really big. So with the Mystic mod, that allows us to add, you can see different icons that aren't available in the base game. So pretty big that we got that mod as well. Just trying to find it here, but it's one of the most downloaded ones. So yeah, there we go. With the Mystic mod, those icons aren't in the base game. So really promising for more mods being added to console as well as PC. Now we have 768 mod authors. That's huge. That number is only going to grow as more information becomes available on how to mod. I've been trying. I am not the greatest at it. I am trying my best for you guys. But if you have any ideas of what kind of mods you like to see me make, please be simple, because I'm very simple when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I'm trying for you guys. So 768 mod authors and growing by the hour. That is huge, because yeah, the toolkit is actually more easy to use than other games modding toolkits, or most games don't have modding toolkits. Like Witcher 3 just released their red kit. That game came out 9 years ago, so that's huge. Baldur's Gate 3 is going to have an incredible modding community, and it's going to be growing by the hour. So over 40% of current players are now embracing utter chaos with the mods. And I just want to quickly brush on the video that Larian Studios animated released, where you could see Gale with blonde hair and a Glock. I thought that was hilarious. But embracing the utter chaos is a good way to put it, because mods can allow you to do a great number of things. And more mods are being added by the hour. So yeah, lots of cool things to be seen. And things like the Cheater's Ring, which is a very popular mod. With this mod, you can summon in any item, any weapon, any arrow, any explosive, and you can get plus 20 other dice rolls. So this, obviously not as chaotic as some things, but you can literally drop rune barrels and blow them up. So yeah, the Cheater's Ring is a really cool mod that a lot of people are hyping up, but just want to touch on this because this is interesting. 22 million downloaded mods is huge, and that's only going to grow as time goes on. So yeah, we're going to figure out what happened with Wither's Big Naturals, because that is a mod that is available on PC. Will this come to console? Maybe. We'll see. It potentially may come to the PC. I do know there's been some mods that are a little bit risque, but I do know there's some restriction when it comes to console, so that is one thing to consider. I thought this was pretty funny. Larian Studios, or Baldur's Gate 3's Twitter posted all this information, and Xbox responded, "Yay, Armada Gale. Help me, I have allergies." I thought that was pretty funny. Xbox needs any wins after the Starfield launch has not been the greatest. But yeah, I thought that was quite funny. So a brief look, we got 76 mods on console now, and some really great ones here, but there's going to be many more getting added as things kind of develop here. So you can literally look, like, we got 4 elements tweaks. Like, this one was just posted like a few minutes ago. So there's lots of mods being added very quickly, even things for the Artificer, giving a feat every level or every other level. But just looking at the most popular, most downloaded mods for the classes, the Blood Mage is in the works to be coming to console very soon. As well, we also got the Witch class. The creator of this mod is in the comments sometime in my videos. Great mod. 4 subclasses: Hex Witch, Frost Witch, Herbalist, and the Witch Blade. So very cool mod. I'm a big fan of that one. Artificer, I know a lot of people have been asking about this on console. This mod is incredible with 4 subclasses: Alchemist, Armorer, Artillerist, and Battlesmith. This one is in the works to also be coming to console, so you can stay tuned for that. My personal favorite is the Dread Overlord Warlock, which this gives the ability to summon in things like giant skeletons, skeleton dragons, and even like a warlock that you can summon and cast things like Scorching Ray. So this will all be coming for very shortly. As well, the Mindweaver is coming soon. I've heard a few things from different people that this is getting tested by Larian right now, in addition to the Witch class and the Artificer. We just got the Spellblade Wizard today, so typically the more popular ones will probably get expedited a little bit quicker, a bit more testing, but we're starting to see things. Like, we got ourselves the Celestial Warlock being added in. We got ourselves the Divine Soul, which is very likely coming soon. I have a different version of this mod, but it's an incredible one. And Arcane Vanguard, which I think will come to console very soon as well, with 4 subclasses. It's basically a caster that also attacks with weapons, similar to how the Spellblade works. Demon Hunter, I'm not sure if this will come to console because this is using World of Warcraft assets. It's a very well done mod, but you can see there, those are all icons from World of Warcraft itself. So don't know if that'll make its way to console, but it's cool that it's on the mod manager itself. The Death Knight is on Nexus mod, so not official mod support, but it's there. The Scrounger is another one that I think will come. This allows you to turn into this abomination, which is so cool to play around as. Godslayer class as well. Like, I do think a lot of these will be coming soon to console, so I just want to briefly overview, because there's a lot of classes. Like you can see there, there's a near infinite amount of classes. You can pause if you want to see, but many different tweaks. Another one I just want to briefly touch on is the Oakheart Sentinel. The creator of this mod did a fantastic job. Knightly ST, 3 different subclasses. It's basically I've talked about this a few times. I've done a build on it. It's a druid that can melee fight, gets an extra attack, and gets a ranger's companion. It's pretty strong, but really fun. And the Shield Master Fighter, this is another mod that's pretty great. Basically, you can use your shield to fight with, kind of like Captain America. So we got lots of cool ideas and many more coming. Jujutsu Kaisen style sorcerer mods, buffs to the current classes, different subclasses being added as well. I was just looking at classes there, but subclasses got a lot of things like Celestial Warlock and Hexblade Warlock. I think this one will be coming soon. Nightingale Rogue, I think this one will also come soon because this was released very shortly after the mod manager got released on PC, so they've definitely been testing that one. Horizon Walker Ranger, the Marauder Rogue, all of these and more will definitely be coming. So yeah, there's 2 brief ones I want to touch on before I end this video. Circle of Stars by Halves Glimpse, incredible druid mod, allows you to go into an astral starry form. And then the Oath of Conquest Paladin. This one is also a really great mod because it takes what's cool about the Vengeance Paladin and just makes it more cool. A very offensive style class and a fun one to play around with. So Baldur's Gate 3 mods by the numbers. This is just a brief overview of all things modding. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.